Moving to Dubai offers a mathematical advantage unlike almost anywhere else on Earth. Yet, without a specific architecture, the gains from a high-flying international career can vanish the moment you board the flight home. Take Alex. He's 45, a mid-senior professional who just relocated his family for a role paying a net 35,000 dirhams a month. On paper, his financial potential has just doubled. This side-by-side comparison shows why. A typical European professional in a 40% tax bracket sees nearly half their effort redirected before they even receive a paycheck. In Dubai, that same effort results in a 0% income tax deduction. This sudden influx of liquidity often creates a false sense of security. New arrivals see a massive surplus in their bank account and assume wealth is being built automatically, unaware that their fixed costs are rising just as fast. For the first 2 years, life feels like a permanent vacation. The tax-free salary pays for a lifestyle of brunches and high-end conveniences that would be impossible elsewhere. The first major financial drain is housing. By choosing a premium apartment in the marina to match his new status, Alex is committing nearly half of his monthly earnings to rent alone. The secondary costs are just as aggressive. Before a single dirham is saved, baseline monthly expenses for a professional in these districts can reach 8,000 dirhams, driven by high-cost socializing and the city's premium service economy. Because there is no taxman taking a cut, it's easy to ignore the reality. Alex isn't building a net worth. He is building a collection of expensive monthly liabilities. This top-heavy lifestyle eventually reaches a breaking point. When the cost of living in a hyper-growth city shifts, the lack of a financial buffer becomes a crisis. It starts with a 13% rent hike. Then come the school fees, which drain up to 100,000 dirhams per child annually, leaving you almost no margin for error. A single unexpected health issue or a dip in the market forces a reliance on high-interest credit cards. Within months, the liquid reserves are gone. This is the reality for many high earners in the region. They are making more money than ever before, yet they are functionally broke, living month to month on an executive salary. A high active income is a fragile ecosystem. Without a defensive structure to capture and protect that cash, the wealth is purely temporary, vulnerable to the first sign of inflation or a change in employment. To stay in the city and actually build for the future, Alex has to change his entire approach to money. He has to stop consuming and start engineering. He moves his family out of the premium tourist hubs and into more practical communities like JVC. By optimizing cash flow here, he frees up the capital necessary to begin a real recovery. The first priority is a 6 to 12-month emergency fund. This creates a permanent separation between his family's daily life and the risks of his job or property investments. This financial shift is often quite painful, but it is the only way to move from a state of blind spending to a state of intentional wealth building. Alex realizes his previous failure wasn't about a lack of earning power. It was the total absence of a foundation that could survive a market shock. Successful professionals use a 4-layer blueprint: foundation, income, growth, and transfer. The foundation, a secure 2 to 5 year commitment, delivers lifetime market-independent passive income globally. With this base, surplus safely deploys into Layer 3, growth, leveraging 6.7 to 8% Dubai property yields alongside global portfolios. Real security doesn't come from chasing the highest possible return on a single investment. It comes from the stability of the foundation that supports every other asset you own. As the years pass and the compounding effects of that 4-layer architecture take hold, Alex's financial life changes. The constant pressure of the monthly paycheck begins to fade as his foundational assets start to cover his family's core needs. This structure eventually provides total location independence. With a golden visa and assets yielding in multiple currencies, he gains the ability to live anywhere in the world while his wealth continues to grow in the background. The final tier, the transfer layer, is then put in place. It ensures that this wealth can be passed across borders to his children with a clean beneficiary structure, avoiding the management costs that often drain an estate. Designing a life this way ensures that the financial gains of an international career outlast the career itself. It is the difference between simply earning a high salary and building a legacy that survives.